if like the both of us are just like testing it out to see if like we wanted to become anything like serious. Oh my god, will you tell grandma I'm dating somebody, or will I have to tell her?
She will find her own way of finding out.
No, she will.
You know, like two incomplete people do not make a complete whole. Yeah, it doesn't work that way.
Miracle.
Family. Welcome to the Miracle Family Podcast. I'm sarahxmiracle. With me is Ines and Mark.
Hi.
And we're so glad you could join us, where we speak every week about relationships and parenting, family life, and things that we normally wouldn't talk about with our teen daughter when we have three other younger siblings around. And we are continuing the chat about our daughter's boyfriend, a potential boyfriend.
My non-existent boyfriend.
Yes, the non-existent boyfriend, the imaginary boyfriend. Yes, Ines, what do you want to know?
If there was a guy who liked me and I really liked him, why would you let me date him?
Daddy?
Do I get to meet him?
Yeah, I think we need to meet him, right? And your follow-up question would be?
No, but like, if I let you meet him, will you have to meet the whole entire extended family as well?
I think that the most appropriate time to meet him would be when
Chinese New
we
Year.
celebrate Valentine's Day as a family. He can come to our house. Oh, right? So we started this tradition where we do Valentine's Day with the whole family, and we buy treats and we do chocolate fountain and like their favorite food for Valentine's Day. One of our friends actually started doing that with their teenagers because they thought it was just a really nice, fun family tradition. And also, it would give us a chance, if ever somebody wanted to date our daughter, for this potential suitor or potential boyfriend or girlfriend in the future for our sons to actually come and join us for Valentine's Day. And I think that would be quite cute and fun. And we get to see how this potential boyfriend interacts with Ines's siblings, because we would have two brothers and a younger sister.
A dog.
and a dog. Yes.
Oh.
Daddy, what do you think?
I mean, Mommy did say in the last episode that you could have a boyfriend after 16 years
After
old.
O-levels,
So
yes.
technically,
So yes, okay.
is there a boy?
No.
But
I
but there's
wish,
a
but
process.
there's no
a
boy.
process, guys. But there's a process. Process.
You know, you tell us that, okay, hey, there is somebody. Then we would like to meet him lah.
Do you know what Uncle Brian had to go through just
Yes,
to...
I know.
Yeah, let's not drag.
Very sca-
We are not your parents,
Yeah, exactly.
right?
We are not
Grandma's
grandpa,
very
grandma. But
intense.
Okay, we're gonna do it our way. Have a casual like meet up, go for ice cream, you know. Then we grill him. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. No, I mean it really depends. I mean, you know, just get to know this person, right?
The thing is, right, I find that I like Ang Mo guys, well, like in general, like for celebrities as well, you know, and like in real life as well, but they are very non-existent here.
very rare breed.
Yes, like it's a bit sad.
I mean, there are good-looking Chinese guys.
Yeah,
Okay, but we
as
already
long
talked
as I
about
like
that.
your face.
Okay, wait, we talked about that already in the previous criteria episode. Now we're talking about the process.
Because they have to meet you eventually, right?
Yeah, and
But
then Daddy
like,
will sit down with the guy one-on-one and set some expectations.
I will.
Yes, you
Wait,
will.
no, stop. If like the both of us are just like testing it out to see if like we wanted to become anything like serious, then like would you let me go on like a few dates with him first and like see how it would be like?
No, we have to talk to this
No,
dude.
I
Can you imagine something? Okay, listen. I bought a new car. You are a new driver. Would I give you my new Mercedes-Benz or whatever it is to you, a new driver? Just like that?
my non-existent boyfriend isn't a car.
Well, I'm just saying, you are the car.
I'm a car.
You are the prized possession. Would we just give him our most prized firstborn
No, okay,
daughter
No, but
to
it'll
take on
be-
a test drive?
No, but it'll be very weird if we haven't even gone on a date yet and I'm like, so my parents want to meet you. Like, it usually happens after we've had a few dates, right?
No,
like, you think of
no,
Auntie
no,
Rachel,
no,
Uncle
no.
Brian, they went on a few dates first and then she was like, so I'm a boyfriend.
I think I understand what Ines is saying. Well, first, it would start with you saying, hey, I met this person person.
Yes.
And then mommy would be like, does he pass the looks test? We would ask you some questions, right? Because we don't know anything about him.
You must show us a picture.
I must have picture.
You look like a decent person.
Right. So, then the question would be, okay, are you allowed to go out with him? Right? Or like what context? So the answer is obviously yes. Right, but then we would be setting some rules about where you would go, right? I'm not gonna be a helicopter parent, right? Like mommy and daddy totally like spend time with each other, right?
But
without
but the point is we got into trouble. That was not good. So
yes, but it is the early stages, right? So we must give them some space to decide whether they're even compatible. No, even in that aspect, there are certain sort of like ground rules, right? So that he's, obviously. We want to know where you are going. Not that we're going to follow you, but that we want to know. And, maybe we'll set some rules about the kind of physical contact that you should be expecting or willing to sort of offer, right? I mean, if he, in the first date, decides that he wants to kiss you, then obviously it's a no-go.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, okay, so we trust your judgment that you're not going to pick a creepy guy, but sometimes you never know.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, if you don't know them very well. If you have common friends with this person, then in a sense, it's a safer bet because the accountability is not just you, but you also have common friends who will will ask you how it went, and he won't be able to take advantage of you or try to be funny right? But if it's somebody that has very little common friends with you and you met through some other situation or whatever it is, then we will need to be even more careful because this person has very few common friends, has not met the family. We don't know him what.
To her point, it also doesn't make sense to, before they even start going out, it's meet the parents, right?
Yeah.
You can't lay down the law like that. It's a bit weird.
And I think the point is that he's saying that we would still need to know. So don't go and secretly go and talk to this dude and then we don't even know what's happening lah. If you actually like someone, just tell us first lah. That's all lor. And then when you think that it is something that is worth being more serious, then we definitely need to meet him. But anyway, in order to actually meet these kind of people, I mean, you need to be in also specific interest groups or social groups or whatever it is lah.
Yeah, so they all have how people meet because of shared interest, right?
Yeah.
They all went to a rock climbing event.
Lord of the Rings interest group.
Yeah, well, maybe.
Oh my God, will you tell grandma I'm dating somebody or will I have to tell her?
She will find her own way of finding out.
No, she will.
She will.
How?
Grandma will insist on meeting her.
Yeah.
No, how will she find out?
I don't know. She has her ways.
Because the start of the year, she asked me, you got boyfriend?
Yeah, you see?
She's so funny. I bring her to the toilet and she's like, you got new boyfriend ma? And I was like, 没有. She's like, 你这么漂亮，为什么你没有? And I was like, 我也不知道。
因为还没找不到一个够帅的。
No, and then grandma on the other hand is like, no boys. And she's like, grandma's like,
hey,
you don't need
grandparent.
She's like, you don't need boyfriend. I tell you first. Is
that what grandma said?
No, because I was talking about how I move out one day and I go live with my friends or something like that. And then she's like, why you move out if you're not married? And I was like,
it's true, you're wasting money.
If she lives overseas because of studies.
No, she didn't say overseas. She said move out with her friends.
I don't know. I feel like it could be quite fun. I just want to experience living with my friends, even if it's for 2 weeks. I forgot what grandma said. And then she was she said something about I was like, how am I going to get married if I got no boyfriend? She's like, it's okay. Jesus will send someone. And I was just like, from where you think he'll just drop out of the sky? He'll just appear in front of me.
That is a good point, though. That is a good point. That you should commit the life partner to prayer.
It's true.
Yeah.
And also,
but the way she say, right, it's he's just gonna appear in front of me and the traffic light or something.
We do have friends who married late, and I mean mid-30s kind of thing. And
I don't want to do that.
They were, no, I'm not saying you want to do that, but I'm just saying that they really were because of divine circumstances, wow, because they're so aligned in their mission in life that it's so clear that they're meant for each other. I mean, that kind of alignment is the kind of thing that you should be striving for.
I mean, obviously the attraction part is still important, right? As you said, you need to want to look at this person every day. Getting married is so much more than just spending the rest of your life together.
Like you can say like, oh, I don't want like this red flag, but I feel like you won't actually know unless you like date someone and see the red flags for yourself.
I kind of see like there's two steps to it, right? I mean, one is that you do not have to be in a committed relationship to somebody to find out who they are, right? You can basically like, for example, like what you said, just go out with them and get a sense of who they are. But I think like then saying that, okay, we're actually in a committed exclusive relationship, like that is another step. And you don't want to be wasting your time on someone who you know has a lot of issues. Yeah,
You'll
I
be
think
able
that,
to see, right?
yeah,
I mean,
like hanging out
that's
in,
the
like,
point
for example,
of the
like
date, and hanging out with
even
other
groups.
friends.
Yeah, hanging out even in group setting to see like how the person treats your friends and treats other people.
I mean, so the short answer is yes, we're open to let you date. I mean, assuming that you actually find the person you want to go on a date with.
But my question back to you is that like, how willing are you to actually listen to what we have to say though? Because like, if you are open to your friends, then are you open to what we have to say? Because in the end of the day, if you still decide that, oh, what we're going to say is like not worth the wait, then
No. But the thing is, right, if I actually do find somebody and I'm like, I'll already be thinking about like what about all your criteria and about like everything you said and like seeing if he's like I should like bring him to meet like you, because like if I don't think that he can meet you, then I probably won't. You know, like yeah.
Wow. Success, mommy. Success.
Like, I have to think that you will be okay meeting my parents and you won't get scared.
But yes, going back to the point about committing it to God, not necessarily saying he'll drop out from the sky, but like believing that as you work on yourself and you are faithful in your own things, right? Because you see, like, you cannot get together with somebody because you think that this person's going to make up for your weaknesses. Like, for example, what you said in the previous episode, you talked about how the person maybe should be more extroverted because you're a bit more introverted.
It would be helpful.
Yeah, so, but you see, if you recognize that that is a kind of a point of development for yourself, that you need to be able to talk to people a bit more confidently, then that's something you need to work on yourself first, rather than think that this person's going to make up for my weakness, because that's not like that. You know, like two incomplete people do not make a complete whole. Yeah, it doesn't work that way.
I still want to know how grandma will find out magically.
You tell her yourself lah.
No. She will know already. I tell you how she will know.
What?
She will notice the change in your behavior and in your countenance. If you are truly in love, you will act differently.
What do you mean?
Grandma will be able to
Grandma will
somehow
already
sense
suspect
that something is different about
And then grandpa
you.
will be clueless as always.
So the bottom line is there's no point making everybody guess. You might just tell people that
exactly.
you like this person and then like that you are exploring. You don't have to say like that you're their boyfriend. You can just say like, yeah, we're just exploring to see like whether or not we could like be a compatible match, that's all.
Do you know why it's important for the one that you want to be in a committed relationship with, right? Do you know why it's important for them to meet your family?
To see if like he can fit in kind of and like see if like you get what I mean, right?
Yes, as in
and then like
when you
like
get married to somebody, yes, yeah, it's true. You need to see whether they can fit in, right? When you get married to someone, you don't just marry them; you marry their family.
So in the reverse
Yes.
situation, it will be the same for you. You would eventually be going to meet this person's family as well.
I'm scared.
And they would be also trying to assess whether or not like you would be able to fit into their family. So it's a two-way thing.
That's why you must work on yourself.
Exactly.
Okay.
Work on yourself. And that concludes this current episode. And in the next one, I think we will be talking about what actually makes a good relationship work, because Ines is still trying to figure that out. And maybe she can ask us more questions about how our relationship actually works. All right, thank you, everybody. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Did you grow up in Singapore? Because you say I want to be Angmo, right?
Yeah, you were Angmo, right?
No, okay, so right, the thing is...
The thing is...
What, there's actually someone you like?
No! I don't have... So...